fought one on Saturday.
Yeah.
It seems like it's become the norm lately, but it's coming up on the short end of them. Just, your thoughts on that game, and then now looking ahead Wednesday night at San Antonio, and then you're back home finally. But
Sure.
just talk about that game first.
I think that, we did some good things, especially in the first half. I think we came out in the second half and, we didn't have the rim protection, the resistance at the rim that we needed. And I give them a lot of credit. They made plays down the stretch. We had 2 breakaway layups that we missed that led to 3-point plays, and kind of just shot ourselves in the foot. We went back and watched the film last night, and a lot of things that we can control. I mean, we missed 11 shots point blank in the at the rim that, for all year, those, Sham and Dell and AJ, those guys have made those shots. And but I don't think that, I think the first half defensively we were really good. And then I think that when we struggled scoring and went through a drought, we kind of lost our intensity on the defensive end, and that's how runs happen. But any game is really hard. Every game is hard, especially on the road in February. And we just got to figure out how to get back on track.
Coach, when I look at the team now, I get losing's always tough, but whenever I see they seem to look a little different. It seems like they're getting frustrated a little quicker. Do you think that they might be pushing or maybe forcing, just trying to get, like if you guys are down by 5, you guys, try to get the lead all back in one possession or something like that? Do you just feel like the team may be just kind of pushing, or not pushing, but forcing it a little bit too much?
Well, I think that, we talked about that too. I think that, there's, obviously, I think they feel a lot of pressure. And I told them this, so I'll tell you guys too. When you take over a program and you win like this, and you win 7 games in a row, and you sell out the arena, and everyone's excited, and everyone's telling you how good you are, and they're telling you, you're going to get the number 2 seed, and we can do this and this and this. And none of these guys, and no one in this program have ever experienced those things. I don't think we handled success very well. And it was all new to them, and it's learning how to win and learning how to be consistent. And the only way to learn how to do that is, unfortunately, sometimes to get it, smacked right in your face and have to figure it out. And I think that's what's happened. But I think our guys feel a little bit of pressure, which I told them they all need to relax and take a deep breath. And at the end of the day, we're 7-7 in league. We have everything we want ahead of us. Everyone just relax and take a deep breath. And I would tell everyone that. It's we still have almost a third of the season left, and so this is when it gets really interesting and really fun. And I think we have to also, as coaches and players, have to enjoy this, a chance to go to postseason and have a chance to finish the year out really strong. And but I think you're right, David. I think that our guys are pressing a little bit and trying. They all want to win so bad, and they all want it to happen so bad. And we live in a society that is a microwave society. Everything is instant. Instant news. It's Twitter. It's, I don't know what all that stuff is anymore, but it's all instant. So, when things are good, there's instant gratification. When things are bad, there's instant criticism. And I think that, as a coach, and I think my biggest job is just to try to keep, calm the waters and make sure everyone just takes a deep breath and realizes there's a lot of basketball left to be played.
Is that what you'd say your message is, coming up these last couple of weeks, is just to stay relaxed and just kind of let the game come to you?
Absolutely. And I think we just got to get back to, having a little bit of fun, get back to, shooting the ball with some confidence. And, in the last 3 or 4 games, we missed some shots that, all year we've made. It's not like it's a new play or a new thing. How many breakaway dunks is Shamarcus going to miss, again, like the one against Central Arkansas? It's, but I think we got to everyone just take a deep breath and relax. And, we all want it to happen, and no one wants it to happen quicker than me. But I've also, have more experience than most people, and I understand the process, and I understand, all the things that go into it, Taylor. And but I like our group a lot, and I just told them all, just take a deep breath and relax, and let's just try to have a really good day today. And enjoy the process.
These next 4 games, at least from a standings perspective, you're facing the bottom 4 teams in the conference. But UIW they've, I think, won 3 of their last 4 games. So it seems like you're catching some teams, Northwestern won 3 in a row leading in.
Sure.
UIW won 3 out of the last 4. Just what problems were they going to present? How do you adjust to, obviously beat them first time, adjust to what they're going to do, what you think they might change coming in to Wednesday?
Well, first of all, you're right. They're playing a lot better. They've won 3 out of 4. They beat Sam Houston at home in overtime. That should tell you enough that they're playing really well. They've won smaller. They're playing smaller more. They're spacing the floor out with 4 guards that can really dribble, pass, and shoot, which makes them really hard to guard, harder to defend. And I think some of the guys that were young are just starting to grow up. But I think that, coaches has them playing really well, and I think confidence is a crazy thing. When you have it, it seems like you're shooting into a hula hoop. When you don't, it seems like you're shooting into a Nerf hoop. And I think right now they're a confident group, and they feel like they're shooting into a hula hoop. So we got to go there and play really well. Obviously they have our full attention. We have to play well. We have to take care of us. We got to control the controllables and get back to having a little bit of fun and going out there and playing winning basketball.
When it comes to your rotation, you played Chris Orlina a lot more on Saturday. I thought he played pretty well, responded to the increase in minutes. But what did you think when you watched the film on how he performed?
I thought Chris played well. Obviously not having Sleepy, kind of shorten our bench a little bit, and I think we obviously missed him. But the program as general is more important than any single game, and so we'll handle. We are handling that as we speak, and he knows what needs to be done for him to get back on board. And but I thought Chris played really well. I thought he stayed ready, and we got to get more production from our bench. I think we got outscored 33-3 in our bench points, and we need to get him some production out of those guys.
And talking about Sleepy, just from an on-court perspective, he's a guy. You can bring him off the bench. He's very, kind of that spark plug. Do you feel that maybe some of his energy was missing Saturday? And also, how will you adjust the kind of that point guard? Not adjust, but I guess will Leandre see an uptick in minutes on Wednesday or going forward? But yeah, just those 2 questions.
Well, for sure. I think, obviously, Sleepy is, he started half the year. He's a huge part of our team. And you're right. In your assessment, I think that, Sleepy brings an energy. He understands what we're doing. He's turned himself into a good shooter. So just losing a guy who knows what we're doing and can guard multiple positions, obviously hurts us. I think everyone on the bench needs to be ready. I think that, going down the stretch from, Chris, Leandre, and all those guys need to be ready, and because our bench is obviously shorter, and, we got to, band up here and figure out how to get on the right track.
Can you speak about Trey Johnson, or just that he's suspended indefinitely?
Just suspended indefinitely, team rules, and we'll go from there.
Yes. All right, Coach.
Okay, thank you.